When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the Yukon Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the Yukon Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense.
Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Huskies want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Works the middle of the field. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kennesaw State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt, this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. top five up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top five team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. From the gun, the ground game. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking downfield on the first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Under fire. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line is set on third down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
UConn 3, Kennesaw State 0.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so...
And he cruises his way to the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down, still moving. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
UConn quick to the line. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I really like the third down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the fourth down.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Penn State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer, you got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Here's a heat. Touchdown, Owls. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Man, that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Huskies will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Looking to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Motion from the wide receiver. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. What a lift that can give your team. Take a kickoff back 88 to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Porter. Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. High the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Bringing the heat. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Field goal is good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. Here's some pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability. Climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And wings it incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. No good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
Kennesaw State.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got the first down and more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The UConn offense goes back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. He'll keep it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner is stopped. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Might be changing the route. Second down, he'll throw it. He unleashes a long one. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the route is on.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
16.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UConn going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
A matchup here between two conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. We're in Fifth Third Stadium, the home of the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last year's national champions, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Texas Tech's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
To throw, it's Jackson. Looks left and finds his target there. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Kennesaw State's offense comes out for their first possession today. And they're going to be colliding with an elite linebacker and a run defense that just expects to smother the running backs here today.
Yeah, this defense does such a great job of eating up the offensive linemen. This defensive line, they slant, they angle. What it does is it frees up the linebacker you're talking about, Chris, to make so many plays. So it'll be a tough day for this offense to try to consistently move the ball on the ground. They may have to go through the air if they're going to have much of a chance.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Dumps it down to the back. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there. Incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Bought some time, now lets it go. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, the timing here is essential between a quarterback and a receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. A great catch and run for 6. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fires it to the wideout. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Running back has it on the screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead,
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Dump off caught by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Moves out of the pocket. The receiver grabs it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He'll hand it off. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Red Raiders will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 2nd down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. Running with purpose.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? 1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Second down and goal upcoming. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender.
He could go. He tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Jackson. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Just gets it away, taking a shot. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide. But
here he goes. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The offense now operating in the red zone.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now,
touchdown, Kennesaw State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Devils will put total leather and we'll get started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last...
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. 8th play of the drive coming up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stops at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Dalton. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Blue Devils offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
That's caught. It's Jefferson. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring in for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from turning it on! Spins away from the defense. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Flying out to the left. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Period. First down here. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games,
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you're...
Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to...
There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Do this, let's go! Let's go!
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. And some room to work. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Hard running there. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got his man. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champion, the Kennesaw State Owls. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. He lets one fly deep. Reels it in as he goes out of bounds on the right side for a huge play.
Defense is a lot about...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Can't quite lost the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He snares it in the end zone. You don't give a hoot, Kennesaw State. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he makes the fair own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our... Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He gets it to the 38-yard. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the catch. Turning it on. They've got enough. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this. When you're ranked in the top 5, you're very... Bunch formation for these receivers. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Looking for room at the 40. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Snagged out of the air.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The give to the tailback. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Touchdown, Kennesaw! Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be just short of it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. They stop him short of... Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. With the catch, it's Bridges. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring... 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. Just what they... Quarterback may change this route. Throws toward the end zone. And it falls in. The defender was right there.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. How about this? We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Owls! Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. No problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They'll immediately call timeout. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the RPO, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the upright. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. And that's incomplete.
And after that incompletion on third and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Offense changing the play. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. He This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The give as they work on that clock. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They're going to run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and look for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Florida State is just getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Tallahassee. There are children there, folks. They should not be subjected to this. They're trailing by 14 to Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes. There he goes! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle of Allen. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Snags it over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air. It's Newton. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. On the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Georgia Tech! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Blasted as he lets it go.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Last chance coming up. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things and wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship.
After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Kennesaw State Owls. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense trots out there to open this game. And it comes down to this: after a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal in the opening drive. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, and provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down after that running play. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Nice grab. It's Gilbert. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. And down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that 7.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass complete on a crossing route.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. And they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
And that is a gutsy call to go for on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on fourth down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Back to pass. It's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he
Players all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, from a concept standpoint, plays like the counter or misdirection work well when defenders at the first and second level bite on the first move of the back. Here, we saw it play out perfectly for an explosive gain on the ground.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Canes have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Wide open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Handoff for the single back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. The incompletion sets up a third and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Went kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's White. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Now the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Being on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. There's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wide out. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. We're going to chuck it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He'll throw it now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Collins. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. He had all day in the backfield before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Miami. And they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. It's a deep shot to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, we're going to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Look out, room to run here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout taken by the offense.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the game here. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Linebacker's making some adjustments now. Receiver in motion now. First play of the second half is a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry up.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running.
Going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. The shotgun handoff here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Trying for a 4th down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. High completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That completion sets up a second down play. Near the sticks. It's Moore. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. The Hurricanes line it up with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Collins. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? We get to the end of the third, and we have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the right side. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone in the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 4. Nobody can bring him down. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person.
Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here. Let's it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here. The time winding down. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here. The time winding up. Can't get it away. The defense has got to play huge stop at the stage of the game. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off the 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. They have taken the lead with time running down.
This is why they this guy so much is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Bruce at the sideline steps out after a short gain. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? The pocket breaking down. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. The pass rush closing in. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is up first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Anthony. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Dogs will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Owls offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Designed quarterback run. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Touchdown, Kennesaw State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
To throw, it's Anthony. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Bulldogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Missed this receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He's running out of time here. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking right, this one caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Handoff from the shotgun. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Anthony. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. He's wide open. Look out. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the 1st quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. And the 1st quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll give it to the back. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with...
Looking deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This is becoming a productive drive. A 1st down at the 47. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Go for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Anthony. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Bringing pressure. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.